The Ayodhya verdict is done and dusted. Now, all eyes on the Supreme Court and Chief Justice Ranjan Gogoi for the crucial verdict on the Sabarimala review petitions. The matter pertains to whether or not menstruating women should be allowed entry into the Sabarimala temple.
Well, in a couple of days, the Supreme Court is set to deliver a verdict on yet another very controversial issue, that is the entry of women in the Sabarimala temple. Now, there are over 65 review petitions before the Supreme Court, and which includes 5 new writ petitions.
In 2018, the Apex Court had ruled with a 4-1 majority that Sabarimala's exclusion of women violated the fundamental rights of women between the ages of 10 to 50 years and was unconstitutional. The verdict led to massive protests and clashes. On the one hand was the Kerala government, which was firm on implementing the SC's order. On the other side were devotees of the temple's presiding celibate deity, Lord Ayyappa. And therein lies the crux of the Sabarimala debate. Ayyappa devotees cite the celibacy of the deity and the need to respect the rights of the deity to oppose the entry of women into the shrine. They add that objection to this custom is being raised by activists and not worshippers of Lord Ayyappa. Meanwhile, pro-woman entry voices argue that this is a matter of gender equality and a ban on women's entry into the shrine is akin to violation of women's right to pray. In the Ayodhya case, the Supreme Court observed that the deity is a jurisdictional person and that courts must accept faith and belief of worshippers. This has led many to speculate that the Ayodhya verdict may impact the Sabarimala review.
The Supreme Court is confronted with an issue which concerns the faith and belief of millions of Lord Ayyappa devotees. But what is interesting here will be to see whether the Supreme Court follows the same set of legal principles it followed in the Ayodhya case.
All eyes on the Supreme Court now. The next Sabarimala pilgrim season begins on 16th November. As the Kerala government, police and devotees eagerly await the Apex Court's order, some women activists have already announced their plans to visit the shrine. The clock is ticking once again.